Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I have just been having a quick look at some jobs. We have got some jobs going back up to Scandinavia. These are in the thingy category, World of Trucks category. We've got one here to Oslo. That's a very long job. That's a 2-episode job, and I wanted to kind of do a 1 episode if I could. If we go back here, I want to do this quickly. I don't want to take too long. We've got that one to Vaxo. It's a little bit too long for 1 episode. The other one is to Aalborg. That's not bad, but it kind of means a ferry crossing afterwards, which could be done. And then the one that I think is probably the most suitable is either this one to Trelleborg or this one to Karlskrona. That's a bit of a boring job, but it's the right length. That's a bit too long, so I think it's going to have to be this one to Trelleborg, unless I can find another one. Odense, that's very short. Oslo's too long. Blah 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 blah. Karlskrona, Malmo. You know what? That is perfect, I think, because we need to start delivering those types of jobs anyway. So we're going to take that one. It's not the best paying, but it'll work. Yes, yes, yes. Get ourselves back into Sweden, but without a trailer. This is the plan. And I've got a bug bite on my hand. It's driving me mad. It's very, very itchy, and I hate it. I can distract myself by driving. Right. And I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like I'm sitting properly. I don't feel very comfortable. I'm not quite sure why. Right, I need to quickly fix something. Back in a moment. Okay, away we go. I have fixed my problem. It's to do with windowed mode and me not being in the right place. So, 10 kilometers just to go and pick up the job. That's fine. We will rock that nice and quickly, or as quickly as we can. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to jump cut. I will see you when I've got the trailer attached. Here we are with this lovely trailer with a giant bucket on it. It is not actually 3 hours for this job. It is longer, but 3 hours is when we're going to take a rest, because we've got 4 hours and 4 minutes to the end of our rest time. So yeah, we'll take a break then. Now we have to go out this way as well. Yes. Okay. But for some reason the game crashed on me. I do not know why, but it just did a random crash, and when I checked the error log there was nothing of use in there. But coincidentally, there was actually an update to the game just before I started recording. I have no clue what it was about. It was not a major patch, but I don't know what it was. So we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully it all works well and there's no incidents. But yeah, can't guarantee it. Also, for some reason I'm not getting speed limits at the moment. I don't know why. But I know it should be 50 around here, so I'm going to stick with 50. Now, we have got enough fuel for, I think, the whole journey. Oops. So that says 565 kilometers. I'll zoom in. Just whoa. There we go. 565. And this job is 480 in total, so... Well, we're stopping for fuel. No, we're not stopping for fuel. We're stopping for a rest at a proper rest area with a fuel stop and everything, so we can also fuel up there at the same time. It is nice, actually. I keep trying to do that. It is nice to have a trailer that is not just our standard curtain sider. It is quite nice, I have to say. You know, it's not perfect. The sound would have just disappeared then for a moment, because I had to quickly tab out the game. Yeah, it is nice to not just be driving curtain siders like we usually are. And my speed limits are back, that's good. Yeah, that curtain sider, it was doing us very well, but it's interesting to do some other jobs as well. So we're going to be turning right by here. I want to try and trundle along. There we go. So I want to to get through this green if I can, without actually having to stop. Now this trailer is quite long, so I do have to be a bit careful with the corners. But it should be fine. And it's 22 minutes for the total job. Did I say that already? I don't know. Whoa, speeding. And this trailer is very light, 3 tons, so we're going to have no problem on hills or anything like that. I'm going to correct my mic position slightly. Yeah, hopefully that didn't make too much of a noise. We are coming off here, and I did not check my mirror before I did that. Whoa, that could have been a disaster. So up onto the motorway. Getting a little bit of lagging, but the lagging is only happening in Hamburg. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe Hamburg's just a bit too built up at the moment. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, we are going to be up at speed in a moment. As I said, this is a nice light load, which does make it easier for us in terms of maintaining speeds and stuff like that. I should also put my beacons on. Is it this one? No. Not sure what that one is. He wants me to go into this lane. Oh, I hate driving like this. I really don't like it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of driving third person in ETS2, as I've said before. It's not my favourite type of thing. See, we're nice and light, so we're actually accelerating up the hill. This is a novelty for me. This truck is not weak by any standards, but being able to accelerate while going uphill is, yes, a definite novelty. So, move across. We are clear. Little cats, hey guys. Oh, and one of my cats has just appeared out of nowhere, right as I'm recording. What a pain in the bum. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go and let him in. But I'd rather let him in when we go for a rest stop. However, I think we're a bit too far for him to wait that long. Alright, I hate having to do this, but I'm going to have to pause mid-episode so I can go and do that. I don't like doing it when I'm on the motorway, when there's no natural break, but I'm going to have to do it. So I'll be back in a moment, and we're back on the road. For you, that would have been a split second. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. And it's not us. Thankfully. So this is one of the 2 episodes for this week that I am recording in advance, just so I can make sure that there are videos while I'm away. As I mentioned in the last episode, I'm away for work this week, so no access to the PC at all. Luckily for me, I do have my Steam Deck. So when it's boring in the hotel in the evenings, it will be Steam Deck to the rescue, luckily. And I can play Euro Truck Simulator 2 on there. I also play ATS on there. It's just that the graphics quality compared to this, I mean, this is crystal clear and stunning. On the Steam Deck, nowhere near like that. So we're still, we're well on track. This job doesn't pay that much, I'll be honest. But does that matter? Not really. Because what we want to do is get back into Scandinavia and start getting jobs where we can visit those final 2 destinations and pick up the objective. I think it's only 2 we've got left to do. in Scandinavia, and then we get the achievement. We also have to deliver to all the ports, deliver Scania parts from the Scania factory, and deliver, I think it's 2. I'm not sure if it's 2 or from, or if it's just 2, but we have to deliver to, I think, all of the quarries, and there's quite a few quarries, so it could take a bit of time. And of course we've still got other countries with other achievements to try and do. I mean, ironically, what I should have done really is, if I was going to do Scandinavia, I probably should have set up a base in Scandinavia. That would make sense. Like we were talking about me moving to the UK next time. But then, if I'm going to try and do the Spanish Steam achievements, it would make more sense for me to actually go to Spain and set up a base in Spain. This is something to think about. My cat is in the background going a bit mental. He's not happy because his sister he came downstairs to see me, realised his sister had taken the middle spot, so the middle height spot. Ow, is the rain. Yeah, his sister had taken the middle height spot, so he now wants the higher one. That car vanished, okay. Yeah, he doesn't want to be on the lower shelf, he wants to be higher than her, so he's getting a bit grumpy. And now I'm trying to look at him while not crashing. Now she's sleeping and he is just sitting there staring at her. Ooh, thunder. This is lovely weather. Listen to that roar. When I do the editing, I'll try and maybe alter the volume slightly so that you can hear that thunder better, just in case it gets quietened down when I do the editing. Right, we are almost at the rest stop point. Oh no, we're going to rest until halfway. It's going to be like 3 o'clock in the morning when we wake up. So we're going to be driving in the dark again. Always end up driving in the dark, and I don't know why. It's not my plan, promise. It's just how it happens. Okay. So we are now... Where are we now? Didn't see what the sign said. Yeah. Aalborg. Esbjerg. Okay. We've been to Scandinavia so many times, and I've now completely forgotten which those countries belong to. Which countries those cities belong to. It's like I'm having a complete brain malfunction. Nothing is working anymore. But. Whoa, the cat just jumped down. He made a hell of a noise when he did. But yes, we will find out. Today it's Malmo. Next episode, we'll try and tick off one of those locations that we need to get to. If we have to, we'll just take a job to the closest city to it and then drive to it freestyle. Oh, look at the lightning! I hope you guys saw that. If not, rewind 10 seconds and you should do. This is where we are going to come off and take a rest. Because we're going to be driving at night, I need to find what the key is for my beacons. Because I have forgotten what the keybind is, and also what my control on here is. Absolutely no clue. We'll park in here. So noisy. Okay. There we go. So, parking brake on, get the wipers off, lights off, engine off, sleep. Right, now I'm going to quickly see what these messages say. So Carla's got some job income. Great, more job income from Carla. Have you leveled up? That's what I'm interested in, Carla. If not, I'm good. No, she hasn't. So keybind for beacons. Beacon. Joy hat switch left. Huh. Okay. Switch the engine on. Get the lights on. Yes, there we go. It was the only button I didn't try pressing. Excellent. Anyway, we are now fully rested. I was going to get fuel, wasn't I? Duh. What a fool. Anyway. There's nobody coming, and from here we are also looking good. So now we've got 13 minutes. We're just going to crack on and get this job done. Flashy lights, flashy lights. Look at the flashy lights. There we go. Cruise control is on. We are heading towards Odense, and then from Odense it's one city on to Malmo. I only remember that because I looked at it on the map when I was picking the location for a break. I am not good at geography, I would not have known that otherwise. But let's enjoy sunrise, because sun is going to be coming up very soon. So it's nice to see it. I thought we'd actually be waking up around 3 in complete darkness, but actually it's a good time because we wake up, we get a bit of nighttime driving done, and get to watch the sun coming up, which well, no clue which side it's going to come from. It could even come from behind us, which would be quite disappointing actually. We want to move across. And we are clear, so let's do that. This is the real test of the engine here. And he's doing okay. Even with the 3 tons on the back. I mean, it's only a 3-ton load, plus the trailer. This is something I completely forget when I'm doing ATS and I get asked to pull in at a weigh station. I pull in, it says I'm 90,000 pounds. I'm thinking, what? This is only a 30,000 pound job. How can I be 90,000 pounds? And of course, it's because, I'm 90,000 pound because of the trailer and the truck as well. And I always forget that. And it's not something that comes up on ETS2 much either, because there are not very many weigh stations you get asked to pull in Europe. I don't know in real life. I know I've seen some videos from truck drivers where they do get stopped on the motorway and asked to follow the traffic enforcement guys to a roadworthiness centre type of thing, where they check to make sure the truck is roadworthy, all the documents, make sure the load is correct, all that kind of stuff. But I don't think there's like weigh stations on the side of the motorway like in the US. I think there was one place in ETS2 where I was asked to pull in. I cannot remember why, but I remember it. Why are we all slowing down so much when it's 80? Oh, I see. There was an accident of some sort. Right, well I'm sorry guys, I'm not letting anyone in. Because I'm not nice. Ah, but you fools are. We're not in Germany, we don't have to zip. We can just be nasty. Let's be nasty, come on. Come on cars, be nasty. I don't have time for this nonsense. I really don't. He's stopping as well. I mean, this is not the way it's supposed to work anyway. You're not supposed to actually stop. Yeah, you realised I'm not going to let you. That's very good, thank you. Because you're right, I'm not going to let you. Now, what's happened here? Let's have a look. The truck is just kind of, the truck trailer exploded. Very good. That is what everybody needs in life, is a truck trailer exploding. So, let's get back on with the job. We just wasted enough time there. Oh, my hand's itching again. I need to put some vinegar on. I've got some cream as well, but the cream doesn't last that long. It lasts about 6 hours. So I'd rather put the cream on before I go to bed, so it doesn't itch during the night. The vinegar only sort of stops the itching for an hour or two, so it's better for me to do that while I'm still awake. And sun is coming up. Oh, sorry car, didn't mean to panic you. The sun is coming up, but I can't tell from where. Oh, blimey. Blimey. I do not like third person in trucks. Just me and third person don't work well. I've actually been doing a lot of first person in Farm Sim, just to try and get more used to it, and that's been working very well. Also trying to do things realistically in terms of actually loading trailers by hand. Well, not by hand, but I mean loading them with a bucket attached to a trailer rather than just getting a belt to do it. There's nothing wrong with getting a belt, but I don't think that many farmers, empty their silage pits using belts. They probably don't have them, so they're going to be doing it by hand, either with a hand shovel or with a trailer and a bucket. So I'm trying to be a bit more realistic. ETS2 though is one of those things where you tend to be realistic anyway, unless you choose to be a maniac and drive at 120 kilometers an hour, turning off fatigue, traffic and all of the rest of it. It's pretty realistic anyway. Well, I'm sure there are some bits that are not completely realistic, such as resting times not being unified. I've mentioned this before. Resting times in Europe aren't unified between the countries, so they can be different in one country to another. And fuel prices, of course, aren't realistic either. Ferry prices, don't know. Never bothered to look into it. But fuel prices in ETS2 are, most of the time, amazing. I would go down to the garage, to the petrol station, with fuel canisters if it was actually that cheap. Right, let's use the retarder. We don't use it very often. Oh, what? I was slowing down. No fair. Who did I get caught by? Is there a police car behind us? No, so there must be a speed camera on there somewhere. That's not cool. I don't like that. I was making an effort to slow as well. It's not like I was flying through on purpose. Okay. I'll be clear. We are. We are clear. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then I will let you guys go and enjoy your evening. I'm going to have a look at the end of this episode. Look with you guys to see if there are any regular jobs going to either of the places we need to go to. If there are no regular jobs, then maybe there will be a World of Trucks job. But because I'm not recording this back to back, it doesn't make any sense for me to pick a World of Trucks job now, because it will probably expire by the time I actually go to record. So I'll have to do that beforehand. But if we could find a normal job, then that would work. I was hovering, my foot was hovering then over the brake pedal, thinking that these guys were slow and I would have to stop. Stop. Don't know what happened there. But it was okay. And here we're clear, nobody's coming from the right. Once again, we're going to get to do the next episode mainly in daylight. Woohoo! It's a miracle! Because yeah, 1 hour 6, 1 hour 7 remaining, 8 hours 10. We're going to have about 7 hours of driving time in the next episode. That's good. Good news. Because that means we'll have about 7 hours in daylight before we switch to being sleepy time and waking up in the middle of the night. It's amazing. 66 kilometers, 1 hour. I've got a 25 kilometer drive to work, and that is 30 to 45 minutes. So it's quite a miracle that they managed to do this, really. But then again, I'm not driving at 80 the whole way to work because it's not a motorway that I'm on. Right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Question for you guys. When I upgrade the truck, should I completely sell this, as in part exit, or keep it, buy a brand new truck, and give this one to my drivers? I'd have to expand the garage first. Yeah, because the garage doesn't have enough room for 4 trucks. And I don't know how much expanding the garage is going to be, but it's not cheap. Maybe that plan is doomed to fail. It's something to consider. Let me know what you think, and then I can have a look. How much it's going to cost to upgrade the garage. Like I said, maybe it's just a completely fruitless idea. Oh, got some serious skidding then. Speeding again. I was slowing. I hate this. I really hate it. Where are the cameras? Where? Where are the cameras? It's driving me mad. I can't see them. Oh! You're gonna have to let me in, car. Really? You're gonna be one of those guys? I can see him up there. He's being one of those. To be fair, I made the mistake. I did actually take the wrong lane. This is not the lane I wanted. The fast lane was all the way on the right hand side. And I took this one like a fool, and now I'm stuck in the traffic jam. But luckily there was a nice car who did decide to let me in. Can I get all the way across? I really should not have done that, but I've done it. Don't ever follow my example. Ooh, and I'm speeding again. I thought that was a speeding warning, but it's not. Right. We are coming off at the next junction. Come on. We're off here. We're basically there now. So, 2 times going through tolls, 2 times caught speeding through tolls. I am 2 for 2. Excellent work. So even when I'm trying to be good, I'm still getting caught speeding and messing up. I even, before you guys saw, I actually crashed this trailer into another trailer in the depot when I was picking it up. Yeah. So, this is not a good episode. Oh, there was some serious skidding there. Do we leave tyre marks when we do that? No. That would be cool. Anyone who makes mods, that's an idea. Leave tyre marks when you skid. Right, we're good here. Come on. 7 kilometers now. Oh, I thought we were going to rejoin the motorway. But we are not. Ooh. What's going on? This looks interesting. Oh no, we are rejoining the motorway. Just not at the point I thought we were. Oh, I'm stuck in traffic again. And there's no way I can move across because it's completely jammed. Oh, I'll just stay here. You know what? I'm going to jump, guys. We've merged, but there's still quite bad traffic getting onto this roundabout. At least once we're on the roundabout, we're basically home and dry. Right. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you stopping? You absolute lunatic. And we're jammed over there. This is horrendous. Horrendous. Now I'm going to do, like, Cookie Monster. Oh, come on, come on. Now I'm stuck as well. You know what? I'm going to do this. Because these guys... What did I hit? Come on. Is my trailer that big that I managed to hit someone? Possibly. It is quite a long trailer. That was me getting frustrated. That was my bad completely. I was getting frustrated with waiting for them and ended up driving like a lunatic. Drecker Trans. Oh no, it's not a quarry. Ah. Right. Where do you need it? Round the back of here. Let's put those hazards on. Do we still have the beacons on? We do, yeah. Come on, engine. Sounded like it was really struggling then. Okay. And what I haven't yet worked out is whether this trailer has got steerable axes or not. So I will find that out in a moment. A bit further forward. There we go. Right. I do not believe we're going to be able to do this in one go. Oh, maybe we will, because he does have steerable axes. The only problem is steerable axes are also quite tricky, I find. Just personally, I struggle with them a little bit more. I know you say I'm straight, but... or you say I'm in but I'm not very happy with that. That was not the best parking. I have a bit more respect than that. Okay. However, that's about the limit of my respect. So, get those off. Get that window up. Don't need to turn the engine off. And there we go, decoupled. Woohoo! Synchronizing in progress. Yes, great, great, great. I know, not that much money, but it's fine. Okay, and let's just do a quick check then, before we finish the episode. Freight market. What do we have from Malmo? Kristiansand. That's the right direction. Big double articulated trailer. Amsterdam, Lithuania, Spain is what I mean. Finland doesn't count. We found that out ourselves in a not so good way. So that one could be the right one. But we'll decide next time, I think. For now, those birds outside my room are really, really noisy. Yeah, for now, that is gonna be it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye.